Sean Totsch coming up on 200 appearances with the club on Saturday. We were just talking to him a little bit about the journey for him here. What can you say about a guy like that? He's three-time All-League the last 3 years, but a lot of trophies, a lot of pedigree here.
Yeah, I think it's incredible. I think when you look at the culture that we have here, he's a big part of that. He's been here a long time. I think he'll be the first to say that this is home for him, feels like home. And for me, he's someone that has been reliable over the years, someone that I know that I can trust, certainly shows up in big moments. And I think my hope is that he continues to perform at the level that he has this season as well. So he's a good human being, someone that I really enjoy having in my locker room. And I think you've seen, he's worn the armband in a lot of games this year because I feel that he's continuing to show those leadership qualities within the group. I'm really happy for him. It's a big moment, and he deserves it.
When you talk to younger players about the longevity a guy like Sean has, what do you try to tell them to learn from him to keep your career going?
Yeah, I think one thing about Sean is his ability to come in every single day and make sure he's trying to get the best out of the day. So he's trying to grow, he's trying to learn. He never feels like he's made it or he has all the answers. He's humble. And I think when you look at again, like you said, the longevity of his career and how he handles his body on a day-to-day basis. These are things that are important for young pros as they're coming through. And again, as I've said before, one of the big reasons he's worn the armband in so many games this year is his ability to lead these young guys. When you look at Josh, for example, who to have better next to Josh than Totsch from a learning standpoint, And so Totsch takes that on, and I think he does an excellent job with it.
As a player in some of these, I don't want to say later years in a bad way, but as an older player, what do you think you pick up on there that you didn't?
Yeah, I think his positioning has gotten to a point where it's at the highest level he's been since he's been here. And what I mean by that is his ability to cover space, his ability to read where the ball is going to go. I think as he gets older and as he has more years of experience, you start to see that those plays and those moments are becoming easier for him to read. And I think that just comes with time and experience. And over the course of the years that I've been here, I've continued to see him, as I've said, grow every single year in some phase of his game. And this year, I would say, from a positioning standpoint, he's doing an excellent job.
When you look at this weekend and what Loudoun brings, what do you want to see out of these guys?
Yeah, I think we're getting an opponent who's obviously coming off of a good result on Monday. It's a team that has a lot of quality, a lot of goal scorers on their team, dangerous in their build, dangerous in transition. And so for us, it's making sure we manage those moments, that our pressure is good, that we have a lot of quality with the ball. And then obviously we need to make sure we're finishing our chances. If we can do that early in the game, especially here at home, I think we'll end up having more joy throughout the game. Yeah.
When you mentioned it, do you think it's more of just a mental thing at this point?
I think that's a big piece of it. Certainly we've had it. We haven't had it to where it's at now, but we've had it in past seasons. And once you get a game where you score three or one player who scores multiple, the confidence starts to come, and I would be worried if we weren't creating enough chances in my mind to win a game, but we are, against Pittsburgh, we have to finish two of those chances. There's not a question about it, but when those start falling, I'm confident that they'll be more consistent, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Loudoun is a team that we, quite frankly, seen struggle a little bit, but they come in here, they're in a playoff position, they have the new ownership, so they're not controlled as much by DC United. How have you seen them change this year as a result? Different scouts?
Yeah, I think they started the year really, really well, and then obviously, like everybody, injuries start to happen, travel starts to happen, and you have to adjust to that. Ryan Martin, for me, one of the top coaches in our league. When I look at how his team plays, when I look at the belief that they have in one another, especially this year, as you said, when the dynamic has kind of changed at the club, I think he's doing a really good job. It's a difficult team to break down. It's a difficult team to play against. And as I've said already, I think this year is a little bit unique in the years past. I think there's so much quality within the league. You can see how tight the table is. And we're expecting a difficult opponent on Saturday.
Tough stretch of games coming up. I don't know how many games, how many days, but
yeah.
throw the friendly in there
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where
Yeah.
are you guys health-wise, and maybe getting anybody back in the fold?
Yeah, health is in a decent spot. Obviously, as we know, Jorge is still out. Jordan is still out. Kyle is still out. Brian is questionable for this weekend. We'll see what it looks like today and tomorrow on if he'll be able to be available. My hope is that if not by Pittsburgh, he's certainly back, for the next game after that. But we're in a better spot for sure. But again, we need to make sure that we stay healthy. That's a big piece of it, and we have a lot of games, so it's going to be important that I manage minutes and the training sessions and the player's body to hopefully continue the health.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Good to see you.